Most of what actually shapes a creative's life doesn't come from professors, professionals, experts, even though they absolutely give us valuable and timely things. Their lessons matter, but they're just a small part of a much bigger picture where your growth really comes from. And in the next few minutes, while I draw, I want to talk with you about the kinds of unexpected teachers who end up shaping us the most, because chances are you've had them and you might even be one yourself. Most of the people who influence us aren't famous. They're not leaders in any official sense. They're ordinary humans who pass along something real without trying. For me, one of those people was my mom. And don't worry, this video is not all about my mom. She's simply where it starts, not where it ends. She taught me how to draw princesses and queens when I was 4, and I'm still drawing them. Sitting at the kitchen table with a little pencil and a huge imagination, she taught me how to sew when I was 8. And much later, in her elder years, she taught me how to write without even meaning to. She began journaling and sharing the family stories in emails and on printed pages. And those simple stories taught me more about writing than any classroom ever did, because she really cared about what she was talking about. And that was the lesson. The interesting part is that by the time those early lessons started showing up in my adult life, real art being purchased by schools or government offices and private collectors, she didn't recognize any of it as connected to her. She told me she could never do what I do. She didn't realize I was standing on the foundation that she quietly gave me decades earlier. But here's where it connects back to you. Not everyone has a parent like that. You might not have a parent like that, or one at all. Yet almost everybody has someone unexpected, who changed the way that you work or how you think or how you create. And you've probably been that person to someone else, whether you've noticed that you've been that person or not. In my work life, one of those best teachers that I've ever had is a coworker who has zero interest in managing people. He's simply curious and patient and steady and generous. And he breaks things down, he explores, he cares about the work that we do together. And he's just brought an immense amount of lessons to my life that I carry forward in my career. You probably have somebody like that too, or maybe you are that person for someone else. These are the people who become our real teachers, not the ones with the titles, but the ones doing the actual work, right there beside us, passing along practical wisdom simply through who they are. And at this point in my life, I'm 64 and I've realized I'm both. I've received those quiet lessons. It's come from other people who do design, from carpenters, from engineers, from artists, from my mom, from there's so many. There's too many for me to mention. And none of them ever stepped into the role and said, I am your teacher. While this drawing unfolds, let yourself remember the people who gave you the tiny things that grew into the big things, and maybe also the ones who've quietly learned something from you. We rarely see the full circle, but it's there, whether we notice it or not, and that really is enough. Thanks for being here with me and thinking about how creatives come into being. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons so we can stay connected. I really thank you for coming by today.